Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Stepping up now, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today. And the new season is finally underway as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 110.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. It's 1-2. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. A throw down to first, one away. Adam Eaton digging in next. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .333 hitter. He also has one home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much, comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Into the box now, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Eaton leads off first with one away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chunkers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate, Eric Thames. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marisnick. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Max Scherzer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Scherzer is sitting on 170 wins in his career. Great production, especially in an era where wins are harder to come by. Here's Scherzer now 1-1.
2-1. Ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
J.D. Davis the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
A runner at second, nobody out. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So here's Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Fastball just inside. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Not even close to the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So here's Pete Alonso. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. A ball that's carrying. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career.
With that base hit right there, That's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
From the stretch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center after it is eaten. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 New York. Here's Howie Kendrick, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marisnick comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. The pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one, 3-0. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
This misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here at the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Mets out in front, 3-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Max Scherzer. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Still 1-2. Alonso trying to get there, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1, no strike.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Lifted in the air to center field. Marisnick is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Pete Alonso will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Two and 1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into score with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto as he sends it on the ground to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the net, the center fielder, Marisnick.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Marisnick. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. Pitch popped up. Zimmerman is there, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 3 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Juan Soto to the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two 1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and now
great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure he's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Eric Thames. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss thoughts on his club's offense so far. Overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in, Jacob deGrom. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Change up too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thames is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Cabrera has to be quick. And the off-balance throw beats him at first. And that's a tough play.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Scherzer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the score so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
2 outs in the number 2 hole. You're trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 the count. That's ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off
Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2-1. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real bounce into the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now a pitch on the way.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is it sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Jeff McNeil. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is eaten, he gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Alonso.
Next up from New York, Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll hold the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Boy, this is on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Lofted in the air out to right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Elias is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Michael Conforto will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. A look, now the pitch. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball that side.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. From the pitch, high fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton on the move, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Up next to the bat, the left fielder, Joe Evans.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 5-0. Starlin Castro will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 14, Starlin Castro.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1. Two balls, 1 strike, the count.
To 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here now is Trey Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rosario backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
So striding forward now, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. High chopper to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Austin Voth is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 50, Austin Voth.
Striding into the box, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 home. Is looked at for ball number 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, but foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Voth, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
the 3-1 pitch. he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Rosario makes a move from first. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. New inning set to get underway. Here now is Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Thames. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get fooled. Look for him to be on back early in this at-bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. DeGrom will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Second baseman, Howie.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Mets 5 and the Nationals nothing. So stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, it's a pitcher you pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Pete Alonso becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. In now, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt on the plate, something.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And there's a base hit on the line. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
At the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Victor Robles will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Good curveball. Strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Cabrera is on his way home, and this will kick off the base of the wall.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
In the the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he popped him up. McNeil ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Change up too low. He walked him.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now here comes the Met skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Justin Wilson.
Juan Soto will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Standing in, Eric. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. 5, and the Nationals 4. Michael Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Daniel Hudson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Bottom of inning set to go at the plate. Wilson Ramos so far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here comes the 0-1. That misses 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next for the Mets, Jake Marisnick. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Robinson Cano will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Robinson Cano.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Two out with the man at first. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. Gone into the upper tank. Two-run shot here for Robinson Cano. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. And this one is theirs.
Now batting, shortstop,
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Seth Lugo takes the ball. Number 9 looking to close the door.
Number 67.
Now in the box, Howie Kendrick, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kendrick is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 28.
Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. First home run of the campaign for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home. And a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. New York posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jacob deGrom earns his first win of the season. Seth Lugo records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.